Hey preschool team, I'm here to tell you about what we are doing this weekend in preschool. We are continuing to do our Ridge Kids National Park series talking about Joshua. And specifically this weekend, we're talking about Joshua 10 verses 1 through 15. And so if you have the opportunity to read that before you come, that would be awesome. We're telling the story about how Joshua rescues the Gibeonites and how in that battle, God helps them win the battle by sending hail down, by stopping the sun in the sky when Joshua asks God for that, to have more daylight, and just how God helps them win. And so the focus that we're reinforcing is that God promises that we can trust him and be confident in him. And that's exactly what Joshua does when he obeys God in this story. So our craft this weekend is this activity page. All that we're going to be doing is coloring and using either a yellow marker or a highlighter. So that's all they'll need. And so the instructions on this page say, I can find and circle 11 suns or moons in the hidden picture. So they're kind of I spying, and then they're going to use their marker or highlighter to color in, circle the suns and moons. So you can kind of see I did that throughout the page. And then they're coloring the rest of the page. And so then at the top of the page, it also says, but as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord, Joshua 24:15, because we're being obedient and we're trusting God, right? So in our activity, we have two things that you guys can do. If you don't get to both of them, that is completely fine, but you have two options, or you can do both of them if you have time to do both. One of them being this review story game, or more of an activity than a game, but this has the story with pictures to help retell the story. So we've done this before where we've had story cards, and you can either mix them up or you can have them in order, have the kids come up and hold one. So the sun and the moon stood still is kind of like what they're titling the story. And then the next page says Joshua and the Israelites had just defeated the Amorites in the battle and with hailstones from the Lord. So is that in the right place? Do we need to switch these around? Have the kids help retell the story using these cards to review it. So that's one, helps retell the story. And the second thing is playing musical chairs, kind of, with suns and moons. And so you would have the kids each hold a sun or a moon. So we have cut out suns, cut out moons. Doesn't matter who gets a sun, who gets a moon, as long as everyone has one to hold. We're just pretending to be suns and moons. And so as they all get one to hold, then they will play musical chairs. And when you command the sun and the moon to stop, that's when the music stops, or when they stop, and they find a spot to sit. So you're kind of the one commanding the sun and the moon to stand still, just like it did in our story today. So playing musical chairs, pretending to be suns and moons while they play is basically what we're doing. And if you don't want to eliminate kids from playing the musical chairs, then you can just keep having them stop and find a seat, and everyone can have a seat if that is a better way for your class to play. Okay, so those are our activities and our craft for this weekend. You will also have your sticker to add to the wall. We are very close to ending this series, so we won't have many more stickers to add to the wall. Next weekend is a water weekend, and we need your help. We want as many volunteers as possible to make it a fun and smooth weekend. And so we're looking for leaders to help logistically in the hallway, moving kids from class to outside to inside. And we're looking for leaders to host one of the water activities outside. So if you normally serve at one service, whether it's on Saturday or Sunday, please let us know that you will still be there for that service, or if you won't for whatever reason. But then if you can additionally sign up for a second service or a third service, and you can host a water station outside, that would be amazing. And if you serve for more than one and you're a host 2 times in a row, then you really know what you're doing as far as, oh, I did this last time and I'm going to host the same station 2 services in a row, or however you want to do it. It's super fun, and we'll have instructions for you as what you need to know when you show up. But please sign up for Water Weekend and let us know if you will be here. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you very soon.